Hello Tyler's channel! My name is Peach Bailey and Tyler was lovely enough to ask me to do a guest video on his channel today to talk about Australia's new religious vilification laws. Yay! I'm just going to jump right into it because it's kind of a crazy thing that's happened. So at the beginning of this month, in a bid to end Islamophobia in Australia, our government has passed a law which criminally convicts people and fines them if they vilify people on the grounds of religion, race, disability, sexuality, gender identity, HIV/AIDS status. You'd think, yeah, okay, that's fairly reasonable. It's not fair to abuse somebody on the basis of these things, but they continue. Vilification can include social media posts, actions in a workplace, and wearing clothes, signs, or flags that would incite hatred, contempt, ridicule, or revulsion. I'm sure you can see so many things wrong with this already, but let's touch on a couple of them. Firstly, the fact that ridicule is on that list. So we're not even allowed to joke about these things anymore. And let's be honest, they're pretty open that they're introducing this just to protect Islam, so I'm going to be using that and other religions as my examples. Take the fiction shirt, for example. Does this count as ridicule or encouragement of contempt towards religion? Wearing clothes that mock or deride a religion is now illegal, so what does that entail? Can I wear my country's flag? I know it offends some, but are you going to arrest me for it now? How about this one? This would definitely get you arrested for sure. Okay, so the clothing thing is fucking stupid, but what else is on here? You can't post on social media about your Tumblrina snowflake friend thinking she has 12 genders all fighting for attention in her wolfkin body, or have a controversial opinion like that there are only 2 genders. Back to the religious vilification though. Christians and Jews were also vilified for their beliefs and would be protected by new legislation. Okay, but who's doing the vilifying? I can tell you it's hardly atheists. So, okay, quick little scenario here. I know it would never happen in real life, okay, but let's just say that a Muslim and a Jew didn't get along, and the Muslim calls a Jew a dirty dog. You know, again, something a Muslim would never do and isn't encouraged in the Quran. But let's say that happened. Would the Jew be able to press charges against the Muslim for what they said? Or would the Muslim then be able to countersue the Jew for trying to persecute them for their innocent religious beliefs that Jews are scum of the earth? Both Labour and Liberal supported the move put by the Greens' Shane Rattenbury, who said the display of hatred, intolerance and offensive behaviour towards Muslims was one of the biggest intolerance issues in Australia today. The University of South Australia had found about 10% of Australians were highly Islamophobic, and while the ACT showed the lowest rates in the country, Islamophobia was still significant there. It's clear Muslims are frequently, almost constantly exposed to discrimination, vilification and targeted offensive behaviour, he said. Thursday's changes to the Discrimination Act also added disability to the list, so it is now illegal to vilify someone because of disability, religion, race, sexuality, gender identity, and HIV/AIDS status. This is from a separate article. Mr. Corbell's bill also expands the description of vilification, which already makes it illegal to incite hatred, serious contempt, or severe ridicule. He is adding inciting revulsion to the illegal acts. Also, instead of limiting vilification to public acts, all actions that are communicated openly or observable publicly will be covered, even in a place not generally open to the public, such as a workplace. This includes posts on social media if they can be seen by the public, along with wearing clothes, signs or flags that would incite hatred, contempt, ridicule or revulsion. The law would not cover acts or speech done in private, he said. A balance has been struck between freedom of expression and the right to feel included and safe. Did you catch that? Your feels are now protected under the law. Your feels are apparently a right. The only silver lining is that this hasn't been rolled out countrywide yet. It is only effective in a few places as of yet, but it's pretty clear that this is just the beginning of this ridiculous shit. And the fact that it's so hard to find any news reports about this, apart from 2 or 3 articles pretty localized to where this has come into effect, shows that the public at large isn't even being told about this. There will be no outrage, no noise about our lack of freedom of speech, and they will take that lack of outrage as acceptance, and by next year this will be in effect all over Australia. Your feelings are not my business and should not be legislated for. Get stuffed. This is just a short one, but links are in the description. Thank you for watching. You can catch me over on my channel if you like this. Thank you so much to Tyler for letting me make this. Stay vigilant and have a great day, guys.
Privileged fucking cut.